Hey guys, welcome back. The shuttle just dropped us off and I am making my way up to the Hymasa Black Trailhead. I'm gonna be climbing Hymasa and then coming back down Captain Ahab. Today we're gonna be doing a review on the Canyon Spectral. I've been wanting to get my hands on this for a while. Canyon is brand new in the US and the Spectral is a 140 front and rear bike. Having the dropper lever on the right side is so weird.
The Spectral is Canyon's trail bike, sporting the numbers we've gotten used to in newer bikes, a 67-degree head angle and 455mm reach for the large frame. This bike is roomy and set up at that point where you'll be able to go on a nice XC ride or hit the gnarlier stuff with the one single bike. Since it's direct-to-consumer model, the pricing is spectacular, making the Spectral a promising bike. This build in particular is not for sale yet in the US, but is marked as coming soon on their site.
I'm seeing a lot of people pushing bikes up this. I'll try my best not to have to push, but no guarantees. Worst part is I know the GoPro is going to dumb this down so much. So up until now, I think the bike pedals at a, I'd say, slightly above average for a 140mm. It's definitely nice, but it's not one of the best pedaling bikes I've ridden.
I'm obviously not going to bore you with all the climbing. While I enjoy that aspect of riding, the video of it is quite boring. Just be aware that getting to the top of Upper Captain Ahab through Hymasa is a lot of techy climbing.
Oh God, what am I doing?
You'll be gaining almost 1,000 feet over 2.5 miles of undulating riding over very technical, rocky, ledgy terrain. The climb itself is one of those feels great I conquered it kind of climbs.
So this is where we parked. We did this all the way to here, down this road, and all Hymasa like this. We're at the smiley face now, and we're gonna go down Captain Ahab like this, and boop, finish up here, and then climb out and head back to the car. So we took a nice break to get some pictures. Pretty sure the thumbnail is gonna come from the pictures that we just took. I have no idea how tall that cliff is, but it's huge. That was nice and techy. Yeah, so you definitely need to be comfortable with drops if you want to do this trail. Diego.
As with most desert riding, even though you're losing a lot of elevation over this trail, you'll be dealing with the up and down nature of the trail the whole way through. This actually proves quite nice to get a feel for the bike and its overall capability, but it's a bit of a hindrance to get the feel for it in flowy situations. The RCT3 Pike and Monarch Plus did their job as well as they're known for. Continuous hits were managed without much issue, but I couldn't find big confidence in this bike. Maybe the trail not being the style that I'm used to riding skewed my perspective of the bike a little bit.
Whew, some speed, wow. Hadn't felt this in hours. Definitely not sending it without looking. Drop. This is definitely a nice bike, but I don't love it. That was tough. Woo! That was close.
Here's the thing, the bike objectively managed everything I threw at it, even some obstacles that were probably bigger hop-up climbs than I've ever done on any other bike, but the feel of it is something that didn't click with me. I don't want you to just take my word for it though. Instead, compare to other bikes I've reviewed and liked so that you know the style of bike that I like and see if it matches what you like. It's not the first time I don't hold a bike in high praise, and when someone else tests it, they love it. Taste in bike is subjective, and the only way to know for sure is to go out and test one yourself.
I'm sorry you guys are getting a slower video today. This is at the absolute top of my skill level.
I know a lot of you watching end up here through search. If you're enjoying this video, you may want to check out the Moab or reviews playlist, as there are many more videos like this one. If you think I've earned it, consider subscribing. I post weekly, varying between reviews like this, trail guides, tutorials, and just plain old random fun on bikes.
Oh, those stacked drops were tough. Ooh. Nice. Thank you. Okay. Now that I'm getting used to it, the bike is feeling good. Still not my favorite by far, but it's feeling good. Don't get me wrong, it means it's a good bike, but with all the stuff I've been testing at Outer Bike, some crazy $8,000, $9,000, $10,000 bikes, this is not my favorite.
I apologize that a large portion of this video has been heavy breathing, but the cold, dry air is something that I'm not used to. Combined with the undulating nature of the terrain, it's quite physically demanding.
Absolutely everything here wants to take your speed away. Can't believe I did that. Come on, I got this.
Some sections around this part of the trail have some nasty exposure. Definitely a place where the you go where you look train of thought is important, and you really don't want to look off the side on these. I have to admit, this put me into caution mode and I slowed down quite a bit.
For almost 20 years. this trail beats you up. Thank you.
When I'm recording, I always stop and restart the GoPro when I'm stopped to keep track of the video to make editing easier later. This time I stopped it due to traffic and could have sworn I heard the beep of it restarting, but it didn't, and so I missed a short section of trail. Although short, I think...
I didn't record the best part. That sucks.
Oh well, just a nice excuse to come back and hit it again. I'm sure that not riding it blind, I'd do a lot better on this one.
So the bike was set up a little bit stiff for me. That was some really demanding riding travel-wise, and I only got up to there. So maybe some softer setup on the spring would have made it a little bit better for me. This is one of those bikes that, despite the fact that I really enjoyed riding, I wouldn't go crazy buying. So I can't pinpoint exactly why, but I didn't love it. Now, I don't want you to get the wrong idea and say that this bike is a piece of shit, because that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying that I've ridden so many good bikes at this point and so much stuff that I actually truly love that the bar has been set pretty high. So this is, without a doubt, a very good bike. It's just probably not a bike that I would buy. And with Canyon now in the US, best thing you can do is try to hit one of their demos, because there is no way to deny that this thing is spec'd incredibly well. You have a Pike Monarch Plus Debonair 11-speed GX group set and some pretty sweet wheels, nice and wide on the inside, with an absolutely silent hub, which is also nice. I thought this little feature was cool. You have little bump stops included. Well guys, that's going to be it for me for today. I have survived Captain Ahab. Very happy I did this. You should really give this a shot if you want to do some seriously technical riding. I'd say this is probably the toughest riding I've ever done. There are a few spots there where I got scared shitless. The exposure is, it's tough. So I guess I'll see you for the next one, and happy riding.